Release me from this chains! Welcome to hell! Hello, sinners. It's midnight once again. In the dark, portal has opened, the veil has lifted. I can see again into the mortal world. This is welcome to hell. Yes, welcome to all of you. I see you out there. I see Bobby. I see Billy. I see Marty. And I see you. This is hell's most popular talk show, hosted by moi, Vincent Welles, master of the dark arts, trapped in hell for all eternity, hosting this horrible, horrible show. And it wouldn't be quite as horrible without my co-host, werewolf extraordinaire Warren Talbot.
Hey, what's up? How are you? How you doing this week?
I'm especially insane this week.
You're fired.
Yes, I've been writhing in agony, and finally I've been released.
Oh, yeah.
I'm even happy to see you.
I know. I've been taking some extra hours this week in the punishment clinic. Apparently, fresh influx of dead nerds I have to punish. You see, it appears, hold for the hell train. Hang on.
Hell train cometh.
During the pandemic, there's been an influx of nerds who've been complaining about a lack of action figure production due to production slowdowns, while prioritizing their collection over their health and the safety of their family members and friends. So when they get here, I get to whip them with this die-cast IG-88 action figure. I get to whip them and ask them what they did in their life. And then when I ask them what they think of The Last Jedi, regardless of their opinion, I get to stick this baby in their pee hole. And then just twist. You just twist it.
Not in the pee hole, please.
I know. The only thing is, at the end of it, I get shamed for being a nerd myself. But, you got to give punishment to get punishment and vice versa. It's for a good cause.
One day there will be action figures of you and I that no one will buy, but they will exist.
I hope so.
There will be many boxes that we will keep forever because nobody wants them, but they will exist.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're going to be about as valuable as the 1997 WWF action figures with that crunch when you bend their bones. You bend their, the ones.
Oh, yes. I do remember those. I also remember the ones that didn't you put them on your thumbs? Or you put them on your fingers? They're like holes on the back.
Yeah. We do that in hell. We put our thumbs in people's backs and we make them wrestle.
I love to stick my thumb into things, so that's especially fun for me. I don't like it.
I hate it.
The demons speak, and of course it's time to meet one of my 666 ex-wives. Here she comes. It's my ex-wife.
What the fuck, Vinny? Where have you been all these years?
Vincent!
Finally, I got your Grindr message.
Vinny, you must have me confused with a different Vinny. I don't go by Vincent. I go by Vincent. Did you just get out of the shower?
Yes, I had to shower away the filth that you left from me years ago. Look at you.
How did you two meet?
I don't know. I've never seen this Man before my life!
I met you at the STD clinic, and at the STD clinic, you gave me chlamydia. Now look at me.
I have put a specific protection spell upon my genitals. I have no STD.
We met on the 3rd floor of the LGBT center.
What's on the 3rd floor of the what? Center?
LGBT?
LGBT. What's on the 3rd floor? Chlamydia, apparently.
You have me mistaken with someone else.
No.
Chlamydia wing at some point there, Vincent. What are you doing there? Are you looking for parts for a witch's brew? What's going on?
That's a good question. Good question.
If I was at an STD clinic, if I was there, perhaps I was collecting some sort of samples for some sort of something, I'm sure. I mean, like I said, I have a very specific protection spell. I have an aura around me.
Aura my ass. That's all you said in our relationship. Aura this, aura this. All I wanted was just plain oral.
I remember this guy.
Yeah, tell me.
You've got 666 on the back of your head, right? You've got a 666. You're Damien. Aren't you Damien from the Omen?
Just call me Dame. I prefer Dame Edna.
You were
Dame
Damien
Edna.
Listen, Warren, I always said that if I was going to sleep with anyone, if I were to sleep with a man, then I would definitely sleep with Damien from the Omen. Not as a boy. As a man now, I would find Damien, the boy who played Damien. I thought that's who he was. I'm sure. I thought that was you.
You're hoping, you're hoping to get some osmosis evil from Dame Edna.
I just thought it would be cool.
Thank you, Warren, for saying my name correctly.
Thank you. You're welcome. Enjoy.
You know what? I'm glad that I'm all inclusive. You know what? I'm glad. Vincent Welles is a fluid guy. You know, I have sex who I want, with whom I want, when I want. Speak on! The dark veil closes.
All right.
I banish you from the show.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
I think that's great.
I don't know that guy at all. I swear.
Maybe you did. Maybe you don't.
I know him. Perhaps I know him.
If you do, there's nothing wrong with it.
Well, we've got a sponsor of the show. Welcome to hell. Let's take a moment and hear from them.
It's the Chevy Diapers and Swill Beer US of Ass Monster Truck Rally. Blast your ass to Portland Raging Psychos Arena this Arbor Day on my pet Puma's birthday. Fostering the most peacocking you've ever seen. Try not to trip all over the pussy inside. Watch two monster trucks fight over a lunch bill. With Big Dick versus Inverted Penis. And then soon interrupted by Big Dick's wife Barb telling him to visit his kids. See cars on drugs. Also trucks that can pull around your mother-in-law's ass on the weekends. Look into your new Lord and Masters. See cars that are funny because of the confidence they have as a performer. Tickets now sold behind the abandoned church. So plant a tree and pet my Puma and go Raging Psychos and come this Saturday and Sunday. Go Raging Psychos!
Got a message from our new executive producer, Adam Seraphim.
The fallen angel himself.
Yeah, he took over the show. For those of you just joining us, we used to have another producer who sucked, but now we have a new producer who also sucks. He's going to give us a ratings report. So,
let's hear from him.
Yes, that's right. It is me, your favorite producer, Adam Seraphim. How are we doing today, gentlemen? This is a recording. I don't want to waste any of your time. More like I don't want to waste any of my time. So I have recently gotten back from a meeting from the bigwigs up at HVN, and I gotta tell you, we don't like what we've been seeing in the past reruns during the Gorbash administration, if you will. It seems to me like there was just no effort to make the show into something, to make it groundbreaking, to make it the reason why people in hell might have a reason they might want to stay. But as someone who has been to both sides, both realms, I can bring some of the know-how and expertise that I spent millennia honing up in heaven, and bring musical guests. People love music. They don't like your fucking faces. So I think we should get maybe some more musical guests. I seem to remember previous episodes there was a band that accompanied Warren, right? I remember an undead gal drummer. It seems familiar to me. I don't know. All the episodes blended together because we hated them so much. If you haven't yet, make sure you pick up one of our new products. I'm trying it out. Zealot Sweat. Zealot Sweat. It get some zeal in your. Yeah, I don't really. That's really about it. Hey, listen. Have a good show. Drink piss. Go fuck yourselves.
The demons are eating my brain. They're saying the dark portal opens, and we are to be visited by Chap. The what clown? Clowns?
Chap the Cowboy Clown.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Chap the Cowboy Clown.
Yeah, good to see you.
It ain't loaded. Only got one bullet in it.
I fear clowns. I had quite an experience at an amusement park in the House of Mirrors. Never
wanna go
again shall I be
further?
the same. What?
Do you want to go further into that, or?
The House of Mirrors? I don't. I really
Okay,
don't.
fine. That's fine. That's fine. Chap, welcome to the show. Welcome to hell.
Happy to
Welcome.
be here.
Oh, terrifying. Don't shoot yourself in the head, because then you'll be here with us for real.
Yeah.
Well, my goodness. I'll tell you what, my greatest fear is clowns, so I've never been more scared of myself in my entire fucking stupid life.
Interesting. A clown man afraid of clowns, portraying a clown for a living. That's what you do, I assume. You are a cowboy clown. Now, do you do tricks in a circus, or are you a clown who rustles cattle?
No, I have tricks. That's right. I run a bit of a sex worker ring. Used to say prostitute, but we can't no more. It's sex work now, boys. So that's fun.
Yes.
So sometimes I get
times have changed. Times have changed.
absolutely, and
Yeah,
I'm here with it because I don't want to get canceled. I need to get these sex workers out there banging as much loose meat as I can find so that I can get my money. Because being a cowboy clown ain't pay as much as it used to, man. Cowboy clowns used to get paid a whole nilly of a nickel, but now we get none of a brick bag, if you know what I mean. Speaking of brick bag, one guy wouldn't pay one of my sex workers, so I beat him in the face with a bag of bricks so hard, I think he's fucking dead.
Well, at that point, you can just go through his pockets and just get what you just think you deserve.
Absolutely.
This guy is funny. I love murder, Mr. Chip Chap.
You broke him open. You broke him open, Chap. I myself, I have a small lineage of clown inside my genetics, so I'm not so averse to clowns. Tell me, how did you get started? Was it a family thing? Was it a self-loathing thing? What's the deal?
Oh my goodness, yes. Well, I mean, I definitely hated myself from right out the womb. The doctor pulled me by my legs out of my stupid mom and turned to everybody and was just like, hey, this baby hates himself. You can tell because he keeps slapping himself in the face. I just kept slapping myself in my head until the doctor said, throw him against the wall, see if he sticks. Baby's like spaghetti. You don't know if it's ready till it sticks to the wall. And I stuck to that wall so hard because I was so covered in my mom's blood and fluids. Man, I made 1 million people throw up that day.
Disgusting. Quite disgusting.
And
Did you come out with or without the wig?
Oh my goodness. No, I pay so much money to get this dye job done. And then somebody said, hey, you don't have to pay thousands of dollars a week to get your hair colored like this. You could just get a clown wig. And I said, what's a wig? And that's the day I learned what a wig was.
Well, it looks real.
Nah,
Let me tell you, I couldn't tell. Could you tell?
Oh, no, not at all. I couldn't tell. For me, I thought that you were actually, that was a salon job there.
I thought it was real hair. I
Yeah.
really did. I was impressed.
Well, I got that surgery where they take your genital hair and you put it on your head to gain yourself more hair.
That's
I
even worse.
smell like my head smells like my dick.
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. Chip Chap, I think that you've changed my mind about clowns. Clowns are demented. Yes. Funny, maybe.
I
But
honestly,
Chip Chap the Clown.
I've never seen Vincent connect with a guest this quickly and this intensely.
Amazing.
I instantly thought I would hate you. Let me be honest.
I hear you. I get that a lot. People hate cowboys. People hate clowns. They think we're racist, but all I wish is just that Australia would be sunk into the ocean. I hate those people, but that's just about it. Everybody else is cool. Hey, Vincent, can I interest you in some sex workers?
Yes, why not? Give me 5.
All right, Warren, how many sex workers would you be curious about today? I got them in all shapes and sizes. Only thing I don't have is a young boy, but I don't think that's actually legal these days.
I don't need a young boy. If I had a young boy, I'd teach him to not be a sex worker. But if
There you go.
You know what? I'm going to pass on the sex workers, actually, because I have a number of ex-wives. I have 666.
Yeah.
And that's a good number.
yeah, I myself,
Very demonic. So I don't really...
I don't have a penis, so like it's kind of useless unless I always into people making fun of me for it, which I'm not really. I mean, it's just more of an annoyance than a fetish.
I suppose I don't have to marry the sex workers.
Oh, maybe that was your problem all along.
I will say that actually is the case in my experience with my personal stable of sex workers. You will have to marry at least one of them.
Oh, I see. I must marry each one that I choose. Well,
Yes.
I'll have to pass. Besides, here, trapped in hell for all eternity, I just don't... relationships, they don't really work.
Could I interest you in some Tex-Mex workers? They're actually just cooks in a kitchen that make really good Tex-Mex food.
I would love that.
All right, I'll sign you up.
Yeah, please. Let's talk after the show. We'll get that put away.
I will
What's
say, you will still have to have sex with them. They will make you the food, but you will still be obligated
I
to
mean,
have sex
in that
with
case,
them and marry them.
this to me. I mean, unless I engage them in some sort of oral thing, but I got this weird, I've been known to bite, and it's not by choice. It's just the nature of my jaw. So, what's the in the world today? There's a problem, right? You got the pandemic. How is that affecting your clown work?
Well, I can't surprise a boy as
Yes.
much as I used to, and I used to be able to go hunt down criminals and shoot them dead in a dusty road. So that ain't happening as much anymore because even the criminals are scared of getting the super flu. So I think a lot of it is just I'm reading a lot more. I've gotten really into building my own hammocks and then setting fire to them while someone lays in them, which has been fun. I've also been definitely digging just graves just for the future because I figure a lot of people are fucking dying out there. So I've just been digging holes just to try to help that effort out. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do know what you mean. I mean, I love digging a good grave. I haven't done it in years, since my death, really. But I hope to one day finally get out and dig myself a few graves.
And I can't wait to scare a boy again. It gives me so much energy. I just
the boys,
love it. Mm-hmm.
Young boys.
Now,
Absolutely. The older they get, the less power I get from their essence. So scaring an old man is just kind of like, I might as well just sort of like flick my elbow to try to wake up. You know what I mean? It's just nothing.
If you could bottle some of that essence, perhaps I would take some of that. No sex workers or Tex-Mex workers, but the essence of young boy, I could use in many spells. It could come in handy.
Well, I got
don't
a
you
quart of
think-
blood I could interest you in, so maybe we'll talk about that after the show as well.
now
Right.
these boys.
Whose blood? But
How do you
what's
find
that?
these boys? Or did the parents reach out to you and ask for the service of fear, or do you just sort of decide hang out at a playground and decide which one you're going to terrify?
You
Very
know,
good
hanging out on
question.
a playground, not as effective as it seems.
No.
But I will say that what is good is just putting a little flyer out there for a child's birthday party. That's why it's so hard right now, because no little boys are having birthday parties, which is good. And little girls to cowboy clowns. It's kind of like Roald Dahl's The Witches. They smell like dogs dropping, so I can't really kind of go with them at all. But the boys, they're having less parties. I used to run both a Ben & Jerry's and a Dave & Buster's, and that was an effective outlet to try to steal the essence of a child through pure fright and terror. I'd hide behind the dumpster usually, and people would be like, why do you need to scare these boys? You have enough money to open both a Ben & Jerry's and a Dave & Buster's, and they're doing quite well for you. And I was just like, you don't understand. I'm a cowboy clown. You know, I have to do the whole thing with the cowboy clown and explain acceptance and whatever. And by the way, if you'd like to march in the cowboy clown acceptance march, it will not be happening this year because of the pandemic.
If you got a Zoom march, just a meetup, let us know. We'd love to be a part of it.
None are happening.
You are quite the entrepreneur, Chap the Cowboy Clown.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You a talent manager as well? As that's what I got on the sheet.
So yes, I do have one client. My client's name is Holden McNeely, I believe. I just picked him up. He streams, he does podcasts, he does a lot of sort of fun stuff, and I'm just really trying to get his name out there because he's awful at it. And to be honest with you, I'm trying to make his product a little bit better. We're trying to add some angles. Where's the boy, for instance? So we got to figure that out. But I do think it is a good endeavor for someone right now who's maybe sort of struggling to catch the essence of fear from a tiny child.
So he's an Irishman.
Yes.
Holden McNeely, an Irishman. Yeah. So he's not a leprechaun of any kind. No, he has no magical powers.
Yeah.
Can grant no wishes.
He is not short enough to technically be a leprechaun, but I do think he has some ability to grant wishes of some kind. I'm still trying to dig it out of him.
We should have to, perhaps Holden McNeely can grant me a wish one day.
Yeah.
I had a wish guy, but he's stuck in a magical cube, I believe. Isn't he, Warren? He's still stuck in it.
We threw that cube out, and I only went in to get you. I didn't go to get him because I'm going to be honest, he's kind of a prick.
The cube will never return.
Never, ever. Don't expect it back.
Don't expect it to come back.
Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for joining us, Chap the Clown.
Well, I'm scared of going back through that portal, but I guess check Holden out. He's got a podcast, Wizard and the Bruiser, and Page 7, and he does a stream, Holdenator's Hell on Twitch. You can also slap the Chap. That's just a YouTube channel where people literally just slap me, and that's also fun. If you're interested in my sex workers, I don't actually do that because that's illegal, but give me a DM on Instagram at Chap's Mud Flaps on Instagram.
Great.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining us, Chap.
Thanks for Chap.
Bye.
We've never had anybody so scared of the dark portal before.
No.
I hope he's okay. I mean, I hope he made it back through.
Hey, as far as beings who hate themselves go, as far as terrifying clowns go, he is one and the same.
Yes, he's changed my mind about clowns for sure.
Hello, Igora.
Igora!
Boys.
Have you appeared?
Well, I think I found something to help with that ratings report from Adam.
Oh, yeah?
You found something?
Yes, a musical guest.
Musical guest?
Indeed.
Musical like cats?
Oh, even worse than cats.
Worse than cats!
Well, you have my curiosity, and now you have my attention.
His name is Skulk the Hulking.
Yes!
Oh,
Welcome to hell, Skulk the Hulking.
it's a lot brighter than I thought it would be.
Oh, yeah, we keep the lights on. It's a mental torture tactic.
Fair enough.
You're a musical guest. We have a musical guest, Warren.
Hey, that's great. Gives me a break from not doing music.
Well, Warren's a musician himself, and not a good one. That's why I had to murder him, and now he's my sidekick host in my eternal torture for all eternity, Skulk. If you don't know what's going on, the dark portal has opened, and we can see into the mortal world, Mr. Skulk the Hulking.
Oh, I just thought I took some bad drugs.
Well, you very well may have. Warren, if this is a musical guest, then there must be music.
Yes. I don't think we need to be here for this.
Yes. Take it away.
Changes we all seem to ignore. Haunted by 5 after 4. Haunted by things I abhor. Haunted by everyone's arrangement to make sure that we hoard. Haunted by pen versus sword. I just can't seem to find my dreams at night. I just can't seem to find the reasons we should put up a fight. I just can't seem to get it right. We're finite. We're finite. I've lost myself, bankrupt, unceasing